All right. Hi everybody. I know Catherine's already on. So welcome to Piano Today. We are in our Learn With Me series. We will be working on our third lesson of our Enya's Only Time. And later on we will be working on our Westworld theme song. So thanks for joining me. The first thing I want to say is if you don't mind sharing this video, that helps with my reach. So let everybody know that it's time to learn some piano. The second thing is if you don't mind subscribing on YouTube, you can search Izzy Chia and find me. I have this little, I think it's this one. Yes, there it is. Subscribe on YouTube. Just search my name, Izzy Chia, and you'll be able to find all of my Learn With Me video playlists. That way you can just figure out what you want to play and then join me later. Also, I have a private Facebook group. It's called Encore Music Makers, and this is where you get advice, where you get help on specific things in your music, and where I can review your songs for accuracy and feedback. Okay? It's called Encore Music Makers, if I didn't say that. And then the last thing, of course, is I am actually on Patreon. This is a platform that is for creative people like myself to make a more steady income, especially since I'm a donation-based studio. You can search Izzy Chia on patreon.com and you can find my piano studio. I have different monthly tiers available from $5 a month all the way to $50 a month. So you just pretty much choose what works for your budget, and every dollar helps support these lessons that I've been providing for free. So thanks so much for listening to that. I think without further ado, we should probably get started. So let me grab my music. I always have it in a file folder, just so it's easy to find and easy to open. I've taped all my pages together. And if I remember correctly, you can see how long it is, right? If I remember correctly, we had worked on our second section last week, right? And that was from measures 14 to 21, okay? Now, that is sort of like starting on page 2, line 2, measure 2. So if you have your music with you and you're ready to play, let's see if we can just slowly play through those measures. Measures 14 through 21, okay? Let's see. All right, let's see here. Let's switch to piano view. Okay, so we're starting there at page 2, line 2, measure 2, which is also measure 14 from the beginning, okay? And I've got my hands in position. Remember, we are in E flat major, okay? So E flat major has 3 flats. We are playing E flats, B flats, and A flats, okay? I'm going to start right there where it says D da da day, okay? And I'm going to play it quite slowly, okay? 1, 2, ready, play. Measure 21, but that's a-okay. We're going to work through that. So, all right, now that we sort of know where we are on section 2, I know that one of my students, Catherine, she's actually watching, she had actually messaged me about looking at a specific type of fingering for the right hand from measures 18 to 21, because that is sort of like our tricky spot for this section. So I'm gonna spend a little bit of time working out the right hand fingering for those measures, okay? We're gonna start there at 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, where it goes dee da 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 dee, oh da day. So that section right there, we're gonna work through the fingers of the right hand, okay? You with me, Catherine? We're gonna get those fingers down for you today, okay? All right, so I'm gonna go to piano view, and starting right there at dee da 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 day, right? That section at measure 18, I'm gonna work out the fingers, okay? It starts with your right hand thumb on middle C, okay? And we are going to work out those fingers. I have written down for this first measure 18, C, E flat, F, D, G, and then we have a fifth and a C, okay? Now as for fingers, this is what we're going to do. I have written 1, 3, 1, 2, your fifth is a 1 and a 3, and then I have my finger 4 on that C up above, okay? I'm going to go through it again slowly, okay? So Catherine, if you want to play along with me, let's work that measure out. Just measure 18, okay? Start on your finger 1 on middle C. 1, 2, ready, play. 1, 3, 1, 2, 1 and 3 with a 4. Okay, there you go. That's 18. All right. Now, as we move on to the final line of page 2, measures 19, 20, and 21, I have those finger numbers written out as well. The fourth, beginning at measure 19, I have a 1 and a 3. You see how I have it spread out? I'm going to press that down, and then I just do what's right there with my hand. So I have 1 and 3, 4, 3, 2, right? And you notice that your right hand thumb is being held down that entire time because it's a whole note, okay? Let's play measure 19 again. 1 and 3 on C and F. Ready? 1, 2, ready, play. 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Excellent. Now, when we get to measure 20, we just left this, right? A finger 2 on your E flat. What we're going to do is we're going to put our 4 on that F, shift your 2 down to D, and move your thumb to the B flat, okay? Because we have a triad here, okay? We're going to be holding down the bottom third. That's why I like the 4 on top, okay? So let's go ahead and play measure 20 very slowly, okay? 1, 2, 4 is your fingers. 1, 2, ready, play. 4, hold, 4, 3, 4, 5, and then your triad again with your 4 on F. Okay, I'm going to play that one again because that's a hard one. All right, I'm going to count off. We're going to start right there at measure 20. 1, 2, ready, play. Triad, 4, tie, 4, 3, 4, 5, triad, 4, 2, 3. There you go, okay? Now, I hope that helped you, Catherine. I know that it was probably a little bit tricky to keep up with me while I was playing it, but the idea is that, of course, the fingers that I have chosen for these phrases are the ones that are working for me, right? But if it helps you achieve that same sort of effect as far as your ties and things like that, then absolutely you can copy the same fingers. I just want to make it as easy as I possibly can for you, okay? So if it worked for you, Catherine, give me a double thumbs up, and then we can move on to our third section for today's lesson, okay? All right. Well, now that we know page 1 and 2, I want you to look at page 3. Okay, we are essentially learning all of page 3 today, as well as the top line of page 4. Okay, we're learning a lot of cool stuff today. So looking at page 3, let's analyze. Okay, grab your pencil if you can. I want to see what is similar to what we have already learned and what is different. Okay, this is what I notice. I notice this page 3 appears to be sort of like a repeat or like a third verse in a way. It says, who can say when the roads meet that love might be on your heart, right? It's very much like verse 1 and verse 2 that we had encountered on page 1 and 2, right? That's actually a good thing, right? So that's telling me that the right hand is using similar notes. The rhythms might be a little different, but the notes will be the same. So we have to pay close attention to those keys, okay? Now the left hand, I think we had octaves before. Oh no, we had single notes. Okay, so what I'm seeing here for the left hand is we have this pattern of ties, okay? We have half notes tied to dotted quarter notes, okay? So basically what it's doing is you're creating the effect of a long note, right? But they're cutting it a little bit shorter, okay? It gives it a little step of drama, right? Just something, like a little sprinkle of something, right? That's a little bit different, all right? So I'm going to start by playing the top of page 3, all of page 3, across all the way until we get to the key change at the top of page 4, okay? It seems like a lot, but it's actually not too much, okay? I'm just going to do the right hand to start though, okay? So let's see if you can play it along with me. All right. Oh, good. It helped Catherine. Oh, that makes me feel wonderful. Thanks, Catherine. Yes, you know, whatever I can do to help you guys, you just requested in the private group, right? Catherine asked a question, and I just answered her and worked through it for her. So if you're encountering something hard, just type it up and let me know. Okay, I'll work on it. Okay, so starting at the top of 3. We are starting here with a 6th, or in E flat, right? We have a G on the bottom and an E flat on top. Okay, I'm going to count off and play my right hand only. Okay? 1, 2, ready, play. Pick up. Top of 4. 2, 3, 4, and a tie. 2, 3, 4. Wow, yeah. There's like a few different things going on there, right? You can already tell. Like there's some interesting things going on there with the right hand. It's sort of like the main idea is still there, right, of the song. But as Enya wrote this section, she wanted to give it perhaps a different color or a different flavor, right? Because it's leading into that really wild, crazy key change of the bridge, right? And we have to sort of lead into it in a way that's refreshing, right? It's not going to be the same old, same old. It's going to be just a little bit different, right? So I liked that. That right-hand section was pretty good, all right? Let's perhaps play it once more, just so you get a chance to really get those ties and things under your fingers. So let's play the right-hand section. Page 3 and a little bit of 4. All right, I am in position. All right, 1, 2, ready, play. Excellent work. Yes. Okay. I'm glad that we've gotten to this point, right? It's kind of exciting. So now, taking what we've done with the right hand, let's apply the same sort of strategy with the left hand in that it's similar, but it's not exact. Okay, so pay close attention to that counting, okay? Starting at the top of page 3, this is measure 22. We're starting on a low E flat with your left hand. Okay, let's try it. All right. So I found my E flat, but I need to go even lower. So I'm going to go down here. And I know I'm going to be traveling even lower. So I'm going to have my hand down below. I'm going to start here with my thumb on low E flat. Ready? 1, 2. Ready? Play. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Really nice, except the random D flat that I played. It sounded kind of funny, but that's okay. We're gonna work through that. Okay. I think I'm gonna use my pencil, and you might want to do that too. Grab your pencil and let's see if we can write in some of these really low notes so that way we don't miss them. So it starts with an E flat. Okay, E flat to begin at measure 22, which is the top of page 3. Okay. Then it goes down a step to, or actually it would be a half step to D, okay? That's that lonely 8th note that's there. Then it goes down to a low C, and that's got that tie, right? That half note, dotted quarter tie note pattern that's going on. Now from there, it's gonna go down a whole step to a B flat, okay? And I'm gonna circle that B flat because that's an 8th note. Now I wanna make sure that I'm not holding it too long. And then from B flat, it goes down another whole step to A flat. Okay, A flat. And that's that one. I gotta just make sure I hit it every time, right? Then it goes up another whole step to B flat. And then you skip all the way up a 4th, right? So you're going so, do, right? So there's E flat there at the start of line 2. And then there's that pattern, that broken chord pattern. Fingers are concerned, I have my pinky at the beginning of line 2 on E flat, and I either use a 2 on that B flat and a 1 on E flat, or a 3-1, right? So I go 3-1, 3-1, 3-1, 3, or if it's easier, you can go 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, 2. Just depends on your hand, okay? Now, we know the continuation of this pattern in the left hand, right? The second measure of line 2 is their E flat. And then it goes down a half step to D, then to a C, then a B flat, A flat, super low at the beginning of line 3, and then a B flat. And then there's that pattern again with the 8th note broken chord. Now at the top of 4, make a note. It's a low A flat up there, okay? So write A flat. Okay? Let's see if we can play through that left hand section once more so we can get it, okay? You're doing such a great job. Okay. So starting here at the top of 3, I'm going to switch to piano view so we can watch. And I'm going to put my thumb on that low E flat, okay? 1, 2, ready, play. 1, Wow, okay. We're like making some really good progress today. Yes, okay. So if you're feeling good, give yourself like a pat on the back, give yourself a cheer, clap, do something, do a little happy dance, right? We can do a 1 second party like I do with the kids, right? We can do 1 second party, 1 second party, 1 second party. It's fun, right? Because you should feel good about yourself. You've been playing some really difficult stuff in here, okay? So now that we have learned both the right hand and the left hand of page 3 and a little bit of page 4, let's see if we can try hands together, okay? If you feel like you're ready. If you don't feel like you're ready, that's okay. Just pick a hand and play along with me, okay? I'm going to try hands together. Let's just see what happens, okay? Let's try it. All right. Very good. Okay, so starting there at the top of 3, I've got my chord and I've got my left hand in position. I'm going to count off very slowly because I don't want to make any mistakes. 1, 2, ready, play. I'm pretty proud of myself. There were some really interesting and intricate fingerings going on at the sort of at the bottom of page 3, right there at, I guess it's like the last measure of page 3, going into the top of 4. That transition was a little awkward for me, so I know that that's going to be a part that I'm going to practice quite a bit this week, so I can make it smoother and I don't get so nervous about it, right? Well, that was our lesson for Only Time by Enya. And oh my gosh, it is sounding beautiful. You guys have made so much progress over the past 3 weeks. 3 weeks! Can you like imagine that right now? Like 3 weeks ago? Nothing. Now, you have over half the song learned. It's amazing, okay? So like go treat yourself or something today. Like have a little bit of ice cream, make some cookies, watch your favorite movie, do something fun, okay? Well, thank you so much for joining us for our lesson today for Only Time by Enya. Quick reminder, I am on Patreon. You knew it was coming, right? So if you want to support me and these lessons that I've been providing, the easiest thing to do, honestly, is just to visit patreon.com/izzychia and just pick a tier. That's it. It's automatic. Pick $5 a month, and there you go. That is helping me pay for all my equipment. It's helping me pay for the service that I'm using, the software to do this like multi-view, like special effects type stuff, and to just help me like live since it's been so hard with the virus. So if you want to do that, please help. All right. Okay, the next thing is, of course, we have to end Enya's lesson with a quote, right? So our quote for today actually comes from the poet Langston Hughes. This is from his collection of poems. This is what it says. Life is for the living. Death is for the dead. Let life be like music, and death a note unsaid. That's interesting, huh? You can really like do that metaphorical comparison of music to life, right? Like you encounter something really difficult and very trying in life, and perhaps it's like something minor played on the piano, right? It's very interesting. So I thought that you would enjoy that quote. So if you're sticking around for Westworld, give me a little bit of time to switch over, alright? But if you are just here for Enya, I'll see you guys later, okay? Take care.